Hey, I'm Aja A, and welcome to Sunshine Haze. Don't forget to check out all the links that I have listed down in the description box, and if you like the video, please give me a little thumbs up. If you have any questions after the video is over, feel free to drop them down below. I try to respond to everyone. And if you all know people interested in astrology, numerology, tarot, or whatever I'm talking about on this channel, go on and send them this link. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. May this info help y'all live your best lives. Peace. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Haze Co. I'm Aja A. As you see cards on your screen, you know it's time for a new moon reading. This time around it is for the Scorpio lunar cycle, so we're looking at the month of November. As usual, typical 4-card spread, looking at the energy coming in for you Capricorn, sun, moon, and or rising. This is who this video is for, all my Capricorns. You know, the energy's coming in for you guys. Any challenges or obstacles you might be facing during the next month. Because we're dealing with Scorpio energy, looking at where you need to duck off and diligently do some work. And as always, a quick little soul message, something extra for you to take away with you from this spread, okay? And before I get started, this is a general reading, so if you feel like what I'm saying is resonating with you, Capricorn, go on and check out your moon and or rising sign, which I do have linked down below in the description box, okay? So let's just go on and get started. This card, interestingly enough, is popping up. Well, not interesting. I don't believe in coincidence. I'm like, oh, okay, well, this makes sense. So it must not just be me. As y'all know, I'm a Capricorn rising, Capricorn ascendant. And these past few days, I've been like, I need to meditate. I need to do some cleansing I need to do some release meditations of something of the sort. I need to do some protection meditations or something like that. You've got spiritual cleansing popping up in the position of the energy for the month of November underneath the Scorpio influence. This is kind of funny being that y'all are Capricorns. So as y'all know, y'all are Earth. Y'all like to be very structured, very organized. You guys really like to plan things. So we're not necessarily creeping up on your new year just yet, but we are creeping up on that. So for you Capricorns, it's kind of like y'all are peeking through the bushes like, oh, it's almost our time, so let's start getting ready. So this is the energy that's coming in for you Capricorns, energy that you need to be tapping into. And I think this really just comes with the message of you need to release the energies that you've been picking up and that you've been carrying around. I get the sense that I don't want to say your auras are weakened, but I get the sense that they might have been a little compromised. I feel that Capricorn, you have been interacting with a lot of people or a lot of energies or a lot of different situations, and you may not have necessarily been actively thinking about protecting yourself from picking up stagnant or dense or negative energies from other people and other places. But with this card coming up here, I do sense that a lot of you might be dealing with that, and it might be time to, you know, smudge yourself, smudge your space. You know, do a cleansing diet if you feel like that's what you need to do. Do some meditations, wear some protection stones, whatever you feel like you need to set yourself back into balance to where you're not carrying around these energies that are bringing up this spiritual cleansing card. Do that, because that's how you prepare for your next cycle around the sun, which will be coming up in I guess a couple months here. We're not in November just yet as I'm recording this video, but I guess next month. So we are kind of creeping up on y'all's birthdays. But anyways, all that being said to say, I think Capricorn, you guys just need to kind of shake some things off. You might be a little dusty, and the dust is coming from external sources. So you need to spray yourself with some pledge to keep yourself from getting dusty again, and, you know, clean that stuff off so that you can make the moves that you need to make. All right. Next card that I have coming up in your spread is in the crossing position, and I think Sagittarius got this card too. It is Urzuli La Flambeau. But the message with this card is a little different for y'all's spread. I get the sense with this card, this is a card of individuality, of forging your own path, of doing things on your own and independence, right? And making those moves. You've got spiritual cleansing here, and I just I get this feeling that as I was talking about this card, a lot of you sitting here that are still watching the video were going, well, I don't have time to do that. I got too much shit going on. I can't sit down and meditate. I can't run around and smudge my house. I got 2 jobs. I got 3 kids. I got a family. You know what I'm saying? I pick up on this energy that a lot of y'all were just like, I'll work it in. I'll make sure I do that. And that's kind of the only thought that was going to be had about it. this Urzuli La Flambeau card is telling me that either you don't have the time or you are the person stopping yourself from doing the spiritual cleansing. And then in the same sense, it can kind of be both. You might not have the time, and then when you do have the time, you might either just be so tired or you might have other things to do that you're just not devoting the energy to, you know, refreshing your energy and reprotecting your energy. But you can always turn this card into an upright position, as I say in a lot of my spreads. So we want this to be a supporting position. We want you, Capricorn, to be able to tap into this energy to where you can ignite your own fire, and you can do so with a clear head and a clear heart and a clear spirit. So during the month of November, Capricorn, you gotta, and I know y'all are creatures of habit. I know y'all like to get comfortable. I know y'all have y'all's ways about you, but during this month of November, when you have a little bit of free time, devote a little bit of free time to your spirituality in regards to cleansing yourself, if that makes sense, in regards to cleansing your energy, in regards to resetting your energy, resetting yourself, finding your zen again, okay? I feel like a lot of you are going through the motions, but you are not necessarily in a zen space, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm not going to put this back down crossing. I'm going to put this like this because we want that to be a supporting energy for you to tap into this spiritual cleansing energy. I also, very quickly before I go into this this next card, I did want to say I get the sense, because I was talking about how you Capricorns like to prepare and how we're getting ready to come up on the end of your year. I think there's also this like message of, okay, well, Capricorn, it's time to clean house. So, you know, look around, see what's popping, see what's not popping, and you know, move it on out if it doesn't need to be here. That is very much so Capricorn energy is working. Doesn't make sense? No, okay, then we don't need to be doing it. So I feel like that's a little bit of the energy for some of you, like, and you're trying to time it with you coming into your new year. I pick up on. Okay. Next card that I have coming up here is in the position of where you need to duck off and do some work underneath that Scorpio influence, and you've got Shango. This is a Santeria card. It's the 8 of Earth in this New Orleans voodoo deck, and this card has a lot of meanings in this deck, as do all of them, but the main message that I pick up on this one is, Capricorn, you guys got all these plans, you got all these things, you got all these, you know, these ideas, and then you also carry around a lot of heavy weight. It's no secret that Capricorns are one of the signs that is the hardest on themselves. Capricorns are prone to depression and anxiety and things of that sort. But Capricorns are very smart. So this card popping up here, Capricorn, I think is a message for you guys to take a little bit of time during this month of November, especially because you're in this energy of clearing things out. I think it's important for you to also clear out your bad habits and clear out, I don't want to say your bad actions, but clear out the way that you've been doing things that don't work for you. This card carries this message of, you know, learning from your mistakes. And I don't want to say your experiences are all mistakes, but what I'm picking up during this reading is that a lot of you Capricorns are carrying around this energy of, well, I had a plan and it didn't work out, and I'm getting to the point to where I kind of understand why, but I still am a little, you know, I feel a little type of way about that. Take November to deal with those emotions. You can feel all the emotions, feel what you got to feel what you need to feel what you do feel, but also take the time to look at your quote unquote, I hate using this word, but your failures, so to speak. Look at the L's that you took and how you got to the point of taking that L, and what can you learn from it? What can you do differently in the future? It's important. This is also a retrograde period, a Mercury retrograde period, so the energy is going to be very introspective anyway, and it's in Scorpio also, so it's all about emotion. So I think for a lot of you Capricorns, the things that you feel like you failed at that really got you down or really had a heavy impact on you are going to be coming up during this month, but coming up in the sense to where you understand what went wrong and how you can go right coming up. Again, preparing for your year that is coming up sooner than I was talking about when I first started this video, okay? All right, y'all. last card in your spread is in the position of the soul message, and you've got to the sea very quickly. The numerology on this card is the number 7. That's the number of philosophy, of divinity, and of truth. You've got another 7 in your spread, right? This is the 7 of self, and this is an oracle card, but this is like a 7 of water. Capricorn, you're going to have to go out there into your emotions. I think that's what this card is actually coming with. I think it's coming with the energy of water, and you're in a lot of water for the month of November. And although that is a compatible energy for you, Capricorn, at the same time, y'all like to be dry, and you guys are not very, I don't want to say in tune with your emotions, but you're not very emotionally expressive to the point to where sometimes you almost suppress the things that you're feeling. So I think your message for this month of November in regards to the Scorpio energy is you're going to have to allow yourself to feel, because you're not going to be able to clear out and rework and refresh what needs to be reworked and refreshed unless you tap into your essence and figure things out. You've got to do a little bit of thinking, a little bit of retrospection, a little bit of introspection. But once you come to that point, I think you will find, Capricorn, that you'll be in this refreshed energy. You'll be prepared to come into your new year, and you'll be stepping into the new year carrying the energy that you wanted to carry. Okay? Y'all's got a little deep. But anyways, that's your reading, Caps. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope it resonated with you, provided you with some insight. If you have any questions or comments or feel like you need your own reading, please feel free to book one down below. Check out that Scorpio lunar cycle video. I talk about the collective energies that we'll be dealing with for the month of November. And as I mentioned, we have a Mercury retrograde going on. We also have a couple planets still in retrograde too. I have a retrograde series linked down below as well. And yeah, y'all, that's it. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.